The Wallabies are set to face the Springboks at Optus Stadium in Perth on Saturday as the Rugby Championship enters its second round. Please like, subscribe, share and comment to support us. After a disappointing 33-7 loss to South Africa in the opening round, Australia, under head coach Joe Schmidt, will be desperate to deliver a far better performance against a significantly altered Springbok lineup. Rassie Erasmus has rolled the dice by making 10 changes to his starting 15, leaving RG Snyman as the only player in the squad without playing minutes in Australia. Despite the youthful nature of the Springbok team, they still boast 7 Rugby World Cup winners in the starting lineup and an additional 8 on the bench, a fact Schmidt is surely aware of. South Africa comes into this match with a 3-game winning streak over the Wallabies in Australia, aiming to extend that to 4, a feat they haven't achieved since a stretch of dominance between July 1971 and July 1993. The Springboks have also won their last 3 encounters against Australia by an average margin of 24.3 points, and a victory on Saturday would mark their first 4-match winning streak against the Wallabies since 1971. In contrast, Schmidt's Wallabies are eager to rebound from last week's defeat, which abruptly ended their positive start under the new coach. For Australia to have any chance of reversing last week's result, they must improve significantly in the set pieces. The Wallabies were dismal in both scrums and lineouts, and a repeat of that performance would likely lead to another one-sided loss. In response to last week's shortcomings, Schmidt has promoted Josh Nasser to the starting 15 and welcomed back Angus Bell, who will join captain Alan Alaalatoa in the front row. However, the effectiveness of these changes will be tested against the revamped Springbok front row. Much will depend on Jan Hendrik Wessel, who, despite playing most of his senior rugby at hooker, will now face off against Alaalatoa. The Boks, unlike in Brisbane, will have Ruan Norkia, an out-and-out line-out general, making life difficult for Nasser and the Wallabies, jumpers. Schmidt has acknowledged the challenge posed by the Springboks, suffocating tactics, which begin at the set piece and extend through the gain line and kicking battles. Without a drastic improvement up front, the Wallabies could be in for another tough game. Schmidt expects the Springboks to maintain their physicality despite the mass changes to their matchday squad. He highlighted the threats posed by key Springbok players, including Lucanio at inside center, whose short kicking game adds another dimension to South Africa's attack. Makazole Mapimpi on the wing and Afelele Fassi at fullback will bring a powerful running game, contrasting with the distribution skills of Willie Leroux. Reflecting on last week, Schmidt noted that the Wallabies must be more accurate and capitalize on their opportunities. He acknowledged that penalties and mistakes allowed the Springboks to control the game, something Australia cannot afford to repeat. On the other side, Springboks number 8 Elroy Liu, who will earn his second start this weekend, believes the Wallabies will put in a stronger performance in this second test. Liu's comments underscore the expectation that Australia will come back with renewed determination, setting the stage for an intense battle at Optus Stadium.